What's up? It's your boy Reemus, and on this video we're going to be speaking about the fact that I'm going to encourage you to not get involved in this stupid war between the genders, right? Right now there's a psychological war going on between men and women. It's funny, you can just see it on social media, which really is the reality. It's like the virtual reality for our minds, because it is its own world. You know, it's not a physical place, but to the mind can still experience social media as if it's actually a real world. And in that world, you see the battles take place. You see the campaigns against the opposite sex. You see the campaigns on the sexes itself, in terms of like saying there's no such thing as genders and all of that. There's more than two genders, which that's not true. And you see how I can just say that so smoothly. And even if I'd say that just as confident on national TV, knowing it would piss some people off, because the truth doesn't stop being the truth because you don't want it to be the truth. That's the truth. Another truth: men and women are just as necessary for the continuation of life. Both are valuable. I could even sit here and say, well, to be honest, one has more qualities than the other. But I'm not even going to go into that, because that's not the point. It really doesn't even matter. Both are necessary. Both energies, right? No matter how it manifests in physical form, biologically or whatever, the strengths of the psychology of one sex and the other, there might be more on one side than the other, but as an energy, both are necessary. If you look at the yin yang symbol, it shows continuation because it's a circle. It's never ending. You see the dots because there are parts of the energy. Like, for example, if you're male, you're going to operate in male energy, but you still have to have a dot of feminine energy, and vice versa. Yin Yang is not known as Yin and Yang, even though that's what people call it. They say Yin and Yang, but actually it's Yin Yang because both are together. You can't actually have one without the other, and that's the same thing in life. You can't make a child, which is what basically our genetic purpose, without the other one. Now, yeah, of course, technology and all of that, but really, I'm talking about nature. Both are necessary. You shouldn't participate in the gender war or even getting dragged into that, whether you're a man or a woman, because it's a lower state of thinking. It's weak. It's for the peasants. Let the commoners and the peasants talk about such stupid trivialities and situations. You don't get involved in that, because you're trying to think like a king. You're trying to think like a queen. You're moving like royalty. You're moving like a royal piece of nature. And in nature, both are necessary. A woman would say, oh, men ain't shit, but when it's necessary, she will call upon the benefits of manhood, and that is just a fact. Men, sometimes we know that women annoy us. Men sometimes don't. I was about to say me, but that's not true, because I feel like I truly do understand a lot about women. But even in my understanding of women, they still are very annoying at some points. Do you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, what do us men say? We say, hey, women, we can't live with them, can't live without them. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you get what I'm saying? I don't want to be in a world without women. That's fucked up. That's weird. That's weird. I love hanging out with women. And I love the greatness of women. But the power of women, that's what I like to say. But I love the strength of masculinity too. Do you get what I'm saying? I love both. I will never be dragged into this fucking stupidity, which is to say, one is unnecessary, or one is trash, or one is whatever. Now, there are trash aspects of one. Do you get what I'm saying? There will be trash. Like, in my opinion, most men are pathetic today, but also most women are pathetic today. But it's really because you don't like yourself. You don't like your own gender. You don't like being a woman. If you're a woman who wants to compete with a man, you've just dissed womanhood. Because if it was so great to be a woman, you wouldn't even want to be like a man. You'd be like, fuck, I'm great doing this shit. And of course, you're going to be in a situation where you have to man up and embody masculinity if you don't have a strong man in your life. But at the same time, that's momentary and it's not what you want to operate on most of the time. And as a man, the fact that you guys can, a lot of you can be convinced to go against your nature, to hate yourself by even allowing the words toxic masculinity to be in your presence. Oh my God. It's either a sign of you hate yourself and you don't know it, or you lack confidence, which is why you even allow people to say such words. Because in nature, there's no such thing as toxic masculinity, as there's no such thing as toxic femininity. Because at the heart of it, just by its definition, in nature, both are great and both are necessary. Both are with purpose. So to end it, I'm going to say, do not participate in this gender psychological war that's going on. Both are great and both are necessary. So until next time, peace.